Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the rink the challengers for tonight's bout. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cherry Bomb!
Introducing first, always the toughest skater on the track, and your captain of the Cherry Bombs tonight, number 240, Veruca Saul. Your X Factor and co-captain tonight, number 1982, you know her name, Rocky. She'll break your heart and then leave you with the bill. Number T for 2, Dinah Dash. How do you make championship pie? At number 77, Ginger Scraps. Never caught without a warrant for arrest. Number 187, Honey Homicide! Dawn of Terror, Dawn of Death, number 2012, Donna Destruction! Always the most deadly chemical on the track, number 33 and a third, Polyurethane! Ladies and gentlemen, making her return tonight, some skate to live, the number 10-5-4, Kate or Die! From Lucifer's Condo, right here in Austin, our local angel of death, number 666, Evil Incarnate! Keep the safety on, number M16, Candy Sniper! Straight out of Fort Sill, Oklahoma, Homa Field Artillery, number 1812, Lucy Pender! Daisy may kill, Daisy may murder, number 67, Daisy may damage! And your local Austin roller derby legend, the most feared woman to ever put on skates, your manager tonight, Cherry Chita!
And there you have it, with a near perfect record coming to the playoffs, the Cherry Bomb! And now the home team, the 2002 Cabela Cup champions. Straight from the fires down below, ladies and gentlemen, the Hellcats!
Mike, I think they're ready to finish this season.
They've got the pedal to the metal tonight for sure. The captain of the Hellcats, number 9, she's as dirty as she skates. She's the Dirty Blonde. The co-captain of the Hellcats. You're gonna hate to be hit by this one, number 8, Naughty Knoxville. She might be sweet on the inside, but she's vicious on the track. Number 575, Miso Vicious. This kitty's got claws, number 40 centimeters. Piranha. Back off the injured reserve list, she's going to come at you with both gun barrels blazing. Number 8K47, Miss America. Guaranteed to put a dirty move on you every time. Number 2, Dixie Sanchez. This kitten might appear to be sweet, but she's as nasty as they come. Number 59, Sindra D. This one's on the warpath tonight. Number 7, Ruby Sue. And number 16 puts the glitter on Ronica. Glitteronica. Better have your wig on tight tonight. She's looking to get Rookie of the Year. Number .08, Curly Suicide. Chongo knows number 00, it's it. And number 10, number 10, she's a one-woman regime change. Revolution. Led out onto the track by their manager, Mr. Johnny Stranger. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hellcats. We'd like to bring out our referees now, trying to retain some resemblance of order tonight. Our head referee, Miss Dee Doxson.
Our penalty ref tonight, Mr. Dex Wilfall.
Your point refs, Mr. York Hunt and that guy.
And of course, our line refs tonight, Penaltina and Sergeant Swagger.
On the scoreboard, Miss Anita Schott. And our statisticians over here, Miss Axel Rosie, Tits McGee, Karma, and Crybaby. This time, we'd like to bring up Miss Akina Adderley. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts
let's roll. She always impresses me. You know, you can catch Akina Adderley later this evening with her band Akina Adderley and the Vintage Playboys at Momo's at 11 o'clock. Her funk band is unbelievable, Wes. This is going to be an unbelievable bout tonight. Both teams are getting into formation right now.
Well, Mike, I guess in this bout right here, first one to 1,000 wins. I mean, that's the kind of intensity that both of these teams are going to be playing with tonight. Obviously, the Cherry Bombs got a chip on their shoulder from last year, and the Hellcats think they can get out to the Cabello Cup for the first time in a while for them.
That's right. You see both teams in formation right there. The pivot is up front. They have the stripe on their helmets, 3 blockers in the middle, and then the jammers in the back with the stars on their helmet.
Now the jammers score points by making their way through the pack and lapping the track once. For each opposing player that they pass the second time through, they're awarded 1 point for each opposing player that they pass. That's 1 point for each opposing player that they pass.
Rocky Casbah and Dixie Sanchez are your jammers. They're both side by side. The jammer that is in the front can call off the jam by putting her hands on her hips. They must stay above the white line to remain in lead jam status. Right now, Rocky Casbah signified by the referee in lead jam, but she's off and tries to call it off. I think she was passed, and no, they call it off. 0 points for the Cherry Bombs, 3 points for the Hellcats. We're in an early Hellcat lead.
This is exactly what the Hellcats are going to bring at you all night long. Mike, we talked about in the pregame, there's a lot of different angles that can come at you offensively over there in pink.
Well, that's right, and the Cherry Bombs are skating at full strength for the first time pretty much all season long, although most of their skaters have just now come off the injured reserve list. The pack is off and rolling, and here come your jammers. This time it's going to be the Dirty Blonde for the Hellcats and Veruca Assault for the Cherry Bombs.
Well, if you've been on our message board, you know Veruca Assault, this could be her last bout.
Veruca Assault put her wheels off down below the white line, and looks like your lead jammer, the Dirty Blonde. You know, Wes, the blocker's job in the middle, it's obvious it's to impede the progress of the other team's jammer, but also they're there to help their own jammer through. You'll see them talking, trying to communicate. Dirty Blonde trying to do everything she can. She goes all the way off down into the red. The jammers must remain on the track to score points when they pass another player. No lead jammer in this jam. This one's going to go all the way to the 1 minute time clock. Veruca Assault is off on a tear right here. She dropped back in a defensive mood. Now she's trying to come out, score some points, but we're out of time. 2 points for the Hellcats, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Well, Mike, I saw right there what happened. If the Cherry Bombs do not speed up that pack, it's going to be a long night for those speedy jammers that the Hellcats have.
Well, the Cherry Bombs defense is second to none in this league. And looks like they're trying to get their defense together right now. Just over 6.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. They've got about 30 seconds between jams to get in formation, and we've got a minor penalty.
All right. They said they fixed this wheel.
A minor penalty on the Cherry Bombs, number 240, Veruca Assault for blocking to the inside.
Bad back. Bad. Veruca, bad back.
So what is the penalty there? You have to turn on the microphone first. Spank Alley. Well, that's the first indication here that you're going to have to get up there and buy your tickets for the second half Spank Alley raffle.
That's right, Mike. It's your opportunity to be an active participant in tonight's playoff bout tonight.
That's right, and get your hands on a hard body right now. Actually, it's reverse spank, so, sometimes whoa, I'm glad I'm not down on that line. Miss Veruca is staying true to her namesake, assaulting the crowd here. And there you have a reverse spank, our first minor penalty. 3 minor penalties, and it's a major, 3 major penalties, and you will be excused and ejected from the Thunderdome. The jam cannot start until the pack is in formation. Pack is in formation, they're off and rolling. And here come your jammers once again. Rocky Casbah facing off. Ow, an early hit there from Glitterati. Actually, that's Naughty Knoxville. Definitely no love. Oh, Rocky showing putting a move on her right there. Naughty Knoxville getting mired up in the pack. Wes, you got to think that the Hellcats have been keying on Rocky. Dixie Sanchez Apinich is definitely getting really wide there, not letting Rocky Casbah by. Rocky Casbah doing everything she can to stay above the white line. Dixie Sanchez, I'm sorry, Naughty Knoxville stepping down below the white line. Boy, she's trying to call it off, but she has got to break free of the pack first to achieve lead jam status. She's still trying to call it off, but she's got to get free of the pack before she can call off the jam, and she achieves lead jammer status and calls it off. Still no points for the Cherry Bombs. 3 points
Over on the other side.
for the Hellcats.
Mike, what do you got to say about the pivot play up there by Dixie Sanchez? That was unbelievable. Rocky Casbah could not get by.
Well, the pivot has many hats they wear, and controlling the speed of the pack. Only one of them, we've got a minor penalty. Miss D.
We have a minor penalty on the Hellcats. Number 2, Dixie Sanchez for an illegal block.
Here we are bragging on her there, and
Exactly.
Spin it, ladies, spin it. My microphone's out. I'm over here. Thank you. My little wheel help. What is it? 2-lap duel. Oh, already? I'm
Well,
all
this
the way
is-
over here.
let me explain this really quick. This is the first of our point loss penalties. This is a no holds barred 2-lap duel. The Cherry Bombs will have to put somebody up to challenge Dixie Sanchez. And they're pulling out the big guns right away. Rocky Casbah. And once again, this is a no holds barred 2-lap duel.
Well, Mike, it's almost no holds barred. The only rule is you cannot cut the track.
That's right. And if Dixie Sanchez loses this, the Hellcats will lose 1 point. If, Rocky's got her down one to put her to a disadvantage. Rocky Casbah definitely a brisk skater here. Oh, Dixie Sanchez trying to take her out early, and Rocky saying that Dixie's number 1 as she cruises to an early victory, taking 1 point away from the Hellcat. In any of our challenge point loss penalties, if that offending team chooses to substitute the skater in, there's a loss of 2 points if they lose that challenge. The pack is off and rolling, and here comes Perhana and Evelyn Garnet. Both the jammers trying to size up the field right here. The blockers trying to help their jammer through. Evelyn Garnet on the high side. Trying to take him through. Miso Vicious taking her down to the white line. Putting a squeeze move on her there. And here comes Evelyn Garnet trying to get into the lead. Oh, it takes a knee right there. Thrown up by the high side. She's got a wall of Cherry Bombs in front of her. Looks like the Dirty Blonde's trying to open up a hole for her, trying to get her through.
Well, Mike, this is the Cherry Bomb defense that we're used to. It looks like they're starting to get it together.
Yeah, but looks like Piranha's out in front. She went down below the white line. She's in front, but she is not the lead jammer. Both referees signaling that this one's going to go the time clock, and we're out of time in that jam. 0 points for the Cherry Bombs. And 0 points for the Hellcats.
Now, Mike, it looks like we have a jammer coming up here that I think has a few fans in the house. Have you heard of a group of fans called the Wigs?
Are the Wigs in the house? Do we have the Suicide Squad here? Do we have any Hellcat fans in the house tonight?
And we have Laundry on the field.
We have a major penalty from that jam on the Hellcats. Number 579, Miso Vicious for an illegal block. We will repeat the same jam with the Hellcats down 1 skater.
That's right, our first major penalty of the evening. They
Who's
will
gonna win?
skate
The
the same jam
Hellcats or
set.
the Cherry Bombs?
Will be
The
offending.
Cherry Bombs deserve it, but so do the Hellcats. Who can say? Both are full of athletic women. Thanks for supporting TXRD. Kisses. Hellcats, Hellcats!
Jammer from the Cherry Bombs goes through the field.
Well, it looks like we got the Wigs all dressed up for nothing.
And the pack is off and rolling. Here come your jammers once again. In a major penalty situation, if the jammer is the offending skater, then one of the blockers will have to come back and jam for that offending skater. Looks like this time Evelyn Carnate's got a plan together. She's still got to go around the Dirty Blonde. The Dirty Blonde not making it easier on her right now, as looks like polyurethane's giving her a couple love taps in the back right there. Miss Amerikill trying to come up and help her out here. Now Miss Amerikill staying out in front. Evelyn Carnate going way down into the red. She will not be lead jammer. Piranha still trying to work her way to the front. She's looking for a whip off the pivot right there. Dirty Blonde with a hand out looking for a whip. Oh, and cutting the track large. Evelyn Carnate, if you go off the inside of the track, you must... Oh, we ran out of time on that one. If you go off the inside of the track, you must take 2 steps before you re-engage another skater. 0 points for the Cherry Bombs in that jam.
You have got to love the veteran leadership and defense right there from Dirty Blonde up front playing the pivot position. I mean, even when Evelyn Carnate cut the track, Dirty Blonde is still so fast and so speedy and smart to get around right in front of the jammer. That was excellent play by Dirty Blonde on that jam right there.
0 points for the Hellcats in that last jam. And the pack is off and rolling. Curly Suicide and Rocky Casbah. Oh, Curly Suicide letting her, showing her what for right there early on. Curly Suicide with a mid-whip. Oh, going down hard right there. Tangling up with a pile of Hellcats off on the inside. Rocky Casbah is in the lead and is your lead jammer. Curly Suicide is calling out a play right here as Lucy Cannon takes her off the inside. Looks like Curly Suicide was calling out a play. I'm not sure what it was there. Honey Homicide letting her go by in a strange show of affection there. Whoa! Oh, they're tangling up back in the back. I'm not sure what's going on with the pivot. Lucy Cannon trading hands there. 4 points for the Cherry Bomb. 1 point for the Hellcats.
That is exactly what the Cherry Bomb fans and the Cherry Bombs needed. 4 points. That cuts the lead to 4 points with 2 minutes, 23 seconds left in the first period. We've got a score. Hellcats 8, Cherry Bombs back up to 4.
Well, anything can happen quickly. We haven't seen a double all season long yet. Looks like we need a production crew to the track here. We've got some issues with the track here. We've got a lot of visiting skaters here tonight from all over the United States.
We have got a bunch.
I know out of San Antonio, Texas.
Cookie Bruiser here. I bet you didn't think that this game was going to end up like this. What a strong turnout for the Hellcats. A couple of things that I'm noticing is that the Cherry Bombs have really changed up their lineup for this game. They have Honey Homicide pivoting, Veruca jamming. It looks like that they're going to also have somebody else jamming too. Daisy doesn't usually jam.
Detroit Derby, where are
Marty
you?
Pants wants to get out on the
They're facing
track.
off
She
against
just
the
can't hold
TX
herself
Roller
back.
Girls tomorrow
Excellent blocking
night.
by the Hellcats. Polyurethane, this is not blocking. I saw that. Don't think I didn't see it because I
There's just so
did.
many of you. I promise we're going to get to you.
You know, we would like to thank one of our sponsors, Lone Star Beer. Secede from the rest of the beer world. The national beer of Texas, Lone Star Beer.
Always fresh brewed, Mike, where it always has been, right here in the great state of Texas.
Outrageous acts of desperation by the Cherry Bombs who are straight up cheating.
We have a major penalty from that jam on the Cherry Bombs, number 18-12, Lucy Cannon for holding.
that's against the
we will
rules.
reskate the same
Hellcats
jam with
love
the
you.
Cherry Bombs
The
down
Hellcats
one
love you.
skater.
America!
Well, this is definitely going to give the advantage to the Hellcats this time. Cherry Bombs and Hellcats tied one major penalty each. Dave, can you grab me a beer when you go over there? Dave Ivy, grab me a beer when you go to the bar.
Mike, I didn't want to bring this up, but there is a beer emergency over here in the commentator booth. Obviously,
And
anybody
also-
can help.
Well, Charlie needs a beer too. Apparently the pack is off and rolling. Here come your jammers once again. Rocky Casbah and Curly Suicide. Both jammers side by side. Let's see what happens when they get into the pack. Curly Suicide outside up high with a whip off of Ruby Sue. Working the high line this time. She's too fast for Honey Homicide. And Curly Suicide is your lead jammer.
This is why the people bought tickets right here to see Rocky Casbah versus Curly Suicide.
Rocky Casbah, rookie skater last year. Curly Suicide in the running for Rookie of the Year this year. She's already gotten around the pivot. She's putting points on the board for the Hellcats. Trying to open it up back again. This still is an amazingly close bout. Curly Suicide is now Rocky Casbah taking her off on the inside. And we're out of time in that jam. 0 points for the Cherry Bombs. 4 points for the Hellcats.
I know we got some Cherry Bomb fans here tonight. Can I hear it for the Cherry Bombs?
Do you know Rocky Curly Suicide has a degree in biochemistry and she can skate too, but we've got a minor penalty.
We have a minor penalty on the Hellcats, number 59, Cinder D, for advancement.
I like advancement. Aren't we supposed to like advancement? Get over here. All right, I'll do it. Oh, they want that, but I'm gonna spin it again. Are you ready? Hey, fix my wheel. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. You tell me. You tell me. I'm looking. No, I'm changing. I'm changing. Reverse spank!
Mighty, also a good time to let them know at halftime we will be selling more tickets for Spank Alley. You want your opportunity to sit down there at Spank Alley, make sure you see Mighty Aphrodite and our Spank Alley coordinators at halftime.
1 minute and 23 seconds remaining in the first quarter. One, possibly two jams remaining in the first quarter. The pack is in formation. Almost a little false start there. And they're going to call this one back. Looks like Dirty Sanchez kind of jumping the gun there a little bit.
Speaking of Mighty Aphrodite, always want to thank our penalty mistress, the Kelly Ripa of roller derby.
Well, it's a live start this time. Oh, Dixie Sanchez getting railed hard right there, having to turn around, start all over again. She's Veruca Salt right there with her. Daisy made damage in the track left and right there. Both jammers fighting to get out in front. Wes, both these defenses have been super tough on the jammers. Half the time they can't even get through the pack before the 1 minute jam clock expires. Both jammers have stepped off the inside of the track, and this one is going down to the time clock as we're out of time in this jam.
Well, Mike, you pointed out the great defense that are being played by both sides. The bottom line, though, is the Cherry Bombs have got to figure out a way to score.
Cherry Bombs and feeds TXRD.
Well, I guess the biggest thing about the pasta company, though, is you get to see Cheryl while you're there.
That's true. She just got back from a bout up in Wisconsin. Checking out how they do it up there in North South. And we're off and rolling with the second quarter. Dirty Blonde jamming for the Hellcats. Rocky Casbah trying to stay up above the right line for the Cherry Bombs. Rocky Casbah is untouchable. She is Teflon right here. And Rocky Casbah is your lead jammer. Dirty Blonde side by side. They are step for step, skate for skate. Now Dirty Blonde is your lead jammer. Rocky and Dirty, they are side by side. Let's see what happens. They come into the back of the field.
Oh my God.
And calling that one off. 2 points for the Hellcats. 2 points for the Cherry Bomb.
You're going to be seeing that matchup a lot tonight. Dirty Blonde, a great veteran, great captain, by the way, not intimidated by the speed of Rocky Casbah. Like we keep saying, Mike, the Hellcats have got a lot of different ways they can throw offense at you.
Boy, she was step for step with her right there. Looks like we're bringing up Lucy Cannon this time, facing off against Glitterotica. I'm sorry, that's number 8, Naughty Knoxville. Lucy Cannon taking a study break for a while. She gets turned around hard into the rail right there. Finishing up her nursing degree and back skating again. She had to take a little time off. This is her first bout back in 2 bouts. And Lucy Cannon fighting her way into the lead. Lucy Cannon is your lead jammer. 20 seconds remaining in this 1 minute jam. As Lucy Cannon comes into the back of the pack into point scoring position, she's trying to put some points on the board. The time clock is ticking down quickly. And we're out of time in that jam. 2 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Hellcats in that jam. The Cherry Bombs trying to rack up the points any which way they can.
Well, Mike, Lucy Cannon dropped a bomb on the Hellcats on that one. That was a lot of agility, a lot of improvisation. Great jam by Lucy Cannon.
Boy, I tell you, she's coming back with a vengeance here, but we've got a minor penalty.
We have a minor penalty on the Hellcats, number AK-47, Miss America for a clothesline.
That's never good. I don't think we need to
It's
explain
on
that
again.
penalty.
All right, spin it, ladies. Hi. How you guys doing out there? What? What? How are you guys doing out there? What about y'all? No. Okay, reverse spank. Go for it. Get up, spanker. It's reverse. Go, girl.
Oh, another reverse spank. I guess you got to get some to give some sometimes. That's never good. And the pack is off and rolling here. Oh, we got a false start again. I don't know what Rocky's doing to those Hellcats over there, but she's that's the second time the Hellcats have had a false start.
Well, Mike, this close to football season, I guess we're going to have a lot of false starts.
When does football season start anyway? And the pack's off and rolling. Here come your jammers. Rocky Casbon Piranha. Oh, Rocky Casbon going down hard, getting taken down by Glitterotica. Oh, and Piranha is out front, and Piranha is your lead jammer. Piranha, sneaking up from behind on this one. Rocky Caswell now free of the pack. She's just got about 20 seconds to go to get into point scoring position. You know, Wes, lots of different strategies that are being played out here tonight. It's funny to see how different teams work different things. Sometimes the jammer will drop back in a defensive position. Oh, and Piranha calls off the jam. 0 points for the Hellcats. I'm sorry, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs. 3 points for the Hellcats.
Well, you've got right there a great jam right there by the Hellcats. Piranha, a great veteran on the team, drops to her knees but has the instincts to call that jam off.
You know, Rocky Casbah all the way back there, but she did not drop back into a defensive position, trying to add another blocker to the mix right there. She stayed out with the pedal to the metal, trying to get back up front and score some points for the Cherry Bombs. Well, just over 5 minutes remaining in this quarter, and we've got a minor penalty.
We have a minor penalty on the Hellcats, number AK-47, Miss America for an illegal block.
This is a Miss America's second minor penalty.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Everybody calm down. Pillow fight!
Oh, no.
It's about time. All right, you guys, listen up. Audience, you guys, it's up to you who wins this competition right now. So that means when they're done, whoever's the loudest for whichever team, they win. And you know what, guys? Boos are loud, so don't boo.
They're bringing out the scrappy one, Ginger Scraps, to face off against Mirakill. Miracle's trying to get off her. Scrappy is trying to put her down. Oh, and Scrappy's got her down. She's got her pinned. Oh, she's got her, definitely holding her down now. I think she's, oh, there's no telling what she's doing to her right there.
Whoa! What do you guys think about that pole fight? All right, now listen up. Who thinks the Cherry Bomb should win? Shut up! I love having a microphone. All right, Hellcats! Okay, shut up! All right, we're gonna do this one more time. It's a little hard. I'm gonna stand right in the middle. All right, Cherry Ball! Yeah! Dang! I'm glad y'all are all in spaz mode like me. Hellcat! It's like even. It's a draw. I really don't know, you guys. It's about to... I really don't know what to do. All right, no points lost. No points lost.
Wow, that one was a draw.
Yeah.
No points
I'm
lost.
getting my ass kicked over that one, Mike.
You can't say ass.
Good job, Mighty. I mean, I think that's officially a tie.
Just over 5 minutes remaining. The pack is off and rolling. And here come your jammers. Curly Suicide and Miss Veruca Assault. Oh, Curly Suicide getting taken off down the inside. She said I wasn't at fault, but she still got to scrap up and get it back in the lead. Veruca Assault is your lead jammer. Lead jammer! Curly Suicide finally breaking free of the pack. Curly Suicide, the only skater in the nation who was skating with a prosthetic foot. Calling that one off. 3 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Mike, that is exciting. That's exactly what the Cherry Bombs needed. Veruca Assault coming out there and getting 3 points for the Cherry Bombs.
0 points for the Hellcats in that last jam.
Come on, Cherry Bomb fans. I know we got some fans tonight for the Cherry Bombs.
And I'd like to remind everybody once again, if you have any birthdays, we'd like to recognize those between the third and fourth quarter. Right now, we've got a little over 4 minutes remaining in the first half as the pack is off and rolling. Here comes Rocky Casbah and Dixie Sanchez. Oh, Rocky taking herself out hard with Ruby Sue right there. I'm not sure who took out who, but Rocky went off the inside. Both skaters stepping below the white line into the red. Rocky is polishing the Masonite here left and right. As Dixie Sanchez still trying to make her way to the front. And Dixie Sanchez is free of the pack. Boy skaters going down hard left and right. Whoa! As Naughty Knoxville putting the hate onto Rocky Casbah. Now Rocky Casbah going out back into defensive mode. Time clock running out. 0 points for the Hellcats. 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
You gotta wonder right there, Rocky Casbah gives one last defensive effort that may have made the difference between the Hellcats getting a point, and of course they didn't get anything on that jam. Great last effort by Rocky Casbah.
Boy, I tell you, the Cherry Bombs are nickel and diming them here, trying to close the gap. 11 points for the Cherry Bombs, 17 points for the Hellcats with just over 3 minutes remaining in the first half.
You gotta believe that Veruca Assault put a little bit of life into this Cherry Bomb team by scoring those 3 points.
We have a minor penalty on the Hellcats, number 40 centimeters per Anna for a high block.
Boy, the Hellcats definitely racking up the minor penalties here tonight.
All right, ladies, spin it up. Thank you to my helpers. They're rad.
Are they derby brats?
Like totally. For sure. Skater skills. This is the long jump, folks. Holy schmoly. You guys, you know what that means? That they have to do a long jump. When they're going around the track, you guys over there, give them some love. This is a very dangerous thing that they do, and this is for a point loss, point gain thing. So let's hear it when they start to go around, all right? Let's hear it! What?
Wow! Who knew she could fly?
Point refs have got down and marked that one. Now we've got a long jump for the Cherry Bomb.
Hello? Is there anybody out there?
Lucy Cannon.
Oh, Lucy.
Let's see how far she can fly.
Whoa!
Fault. She fault.
Apparently that was a foot fault, and they're giving that one to the Hellcats. So the Hellcats keep their point. Speaking of Hellcats, I know we got some Hellcat fans here in the house tonight. Make some noise for the Hellcat!
Well, Mike, Cherry Bomb fans are going to take that laying down. Do we have any fans tonight for the Cherry Bombs?
Evil Incarnate and the Dirty Blonde facing off with just over 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Dirty Blonde leading the way, trying to get a whip off a pour out, and Dirty Blonde goes out in the lead, trying to get around Polly. Oh, urethane bend around the rail. Relegated to the back of the pack and have to start over and do it all over again. Dirty Blonde watching the time clock with 20 seconds remaining. Glitterotica now relegated to the back of the pack. Evil Incarnate out in front. She went down below the white line. She will not be your lead jammer. The Dirty Blonde hanging back in a defensive move right here. She's going to protect the back of the Hellcat blocker squad. And we're out of time in that jam. 0 points for the Hellcats, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Well, Mike, the good news tonight for the Cherry Bombs, although they're down by 6 points, is they have managed to keep their defense intact and not panic. They're getting a few points here and there and getting emotional charges with those points, of course, but they've managed to keep that cherry bomb defense intact.
They're trying to skate as a cohesive unit as the pack is off and rolling. Here come your jammers. Rocky Casbah and Naughty Knoxville. Both skaters started last year, and both of them have stepped up to bat right now. Rocky Casbah, your lead jammer. .30 seconds remaining. We're looking for a double right now. Rocky Casbah coming to the back of the pack. Rocky Casbah trying to call it off, but she stepped below the white line at the last minute. She's through! Oh, Rocky Casbah polishing the Masonite. And Naughty Knoxville calls this one off. 4 points for the Hellcats. 4 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Little bit of a stalemate right there because both teams scored 4 points. But Mike, I think it's getting the Cherry Bombs a little bit emotionally charged, knowing that they can get out there and score points. They're starting to get in the zone.
Well, this is going to be a close one. It's a 6-point bout right now with a minute and a half remaining in the first half. The pack is in formation. And here come your jammers. Daisy made damage, a lot of stuff, but Piranha's right behind her. Piranha size of the field gets taken off the inside by Veruca Assault. And neither jammer can be lead jam. Daisy Mae Jam is still trying to get free of the pack and trying to finally get around the pivot and the blockade of Hellcats right there, trying to string this out. Wes, it's rare that you see the jammers taking almost a minute just to get through the pack. I mean, these blockers are hitting them with everything they've got.
They really are, Mike. I mean, I haven't seen defense like this, well, I guess since our last bout here.
And we're out of time in that jam. 0 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Hellcats. 26.3 seconds remaining in the first half. And we're out of time in this half. And with the end of the second quarter, Detroit coming down here. Good luck tomorrow.
And always want to give pesos out to my favorite skater, the beautiful, the talented, Icy Hot.
And we are off and rolling underway. Rocky Casbah and Carly Suicide jamming. Boy, they are side by side, neck and neck. Carly Suicide is not the lead jammer. She must have put a wheel off. She's out in front, but she will not be able to call this one off. Rocky Casbah right beside her. Wes, we didn't think anybody could get out in front of Rocky Casbah. Rocky's having a few words with her right there. I'm not sure. Whoa! I'm going down there. Whoa! Curly Suicide is not getting up. Officials calling this one off. Boy, she thumped her like a wash tub at an Arkansas wedding on that one. I can feel that all the way over here.
Well, Curly Suicide's a tough gal. If anybody can get up from that, I know that she can. I think that Rocky Casbah just rung her bell a little bit.
She knocked the wind out of her for sure, but that was quite a hit there. And we'd also like to thank Opal Divines. They love us and we love them. 3 locations, north, south, and central.
We also want to thank the people that love boobs the most.
And she's up.
We want to thank our friends over at Breast Cancer Research and Awareness Benefit. They've got a raffle going on tonight over there by the merchandise booth where they're going to be giving away a guitar. Make sure you stop by and see our friends at the Breast Cancer Research and Awareness Benefit group right over there by the merchandise booth. And Mike, speaking of the merchandise booth, you can't leave a playoff game without getting over to the merchandise booth and getting your favorite team's merchandise, or even maybe some merchandise from TXRD.
That's right. There, and good thing she just had the wind knocked out of her, but she's got to get back on her feet. She will not be able to skate for the next two jams. Dixie Sanchez and Lucy Cannon facing off this time. Both skaters taking grossly different lines as Dixie Sanchez going all the way down into the red. Lucy Cannon out in front, and Lucy Cannon is your lead jammer for the Cherry Bomb.
Lucy Cannon shot out of the cannon. Man, look at her go.
Dixie Sanchez having a hard time into the rail. Boy, the Hellcats having a hard time getting the motor running in the second half here. 20 seconds remaining as Dixie Sanchez breaking back into a defensive move. Playing the defensive jammer right there, trying to taking down Lucy Cannon right there. This one is going to go to the time clock as we are almost out of time. Lucy Cannon doing a big split right there on the high banks. 0 points for the Hellcats, 2 points for the Cherry Bombs.
How many whips did you see right there in that jam, Mike? Great teamwork by the Cherry Bombs.
Well, I tell you, the Cherry Bombs have definitely lit a fire underneath it. They've got the cannon loaded for the second half.
We are now 6 minutes, 18 seconds left in the third period. The Cherry Bombs are only down by 4 points.
I'm not sure what they told them during the halftime, but it's definitely lit a fire under. Once again, Rocky Casbah facing off against the Dirty Blonde. Two vastly different skating styles right here. Dirty Blonde using all the track going off on the inside. She's trying to work her way to the front, trying to keep up with Rocky Casbah. She's got a wall of Cherry Bombs in front of her. Daisy Made Damage and Honey Homicide letting her sneak by. Rocky Casbah, your lead jammer. Both jammers getting into point scoring position. And calling off the jams. 1 point for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for the Hellcats.
Somebody just turned the lights on for that team over there in green. Do I have any fans tonight for the Cherry Bombs?
Yeah, but I know I got some Hellcat fans out there. Can I hear some noise for the Hellcats? Just over 5 minutes remaining. Naughty Knoxville and the Evil Incarnate. Naughty Knoxville almost looks like she's back in a defensive move. She's not trying to work her way through the pack. As Evil Incarnate trading blows left and right. She's using all the track in the infield right there. And Evil Incarnate breaking free of the pack. Naughty Knoxville now's got to get around to the front. Time clock ticking down as this is one heck of a defensive game. 0 points for the Hellcats, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
So far, Mike, with 4 minutes, 28 seconds left in the third period. Cherry Bombs, 18 points. Hellcats, 21 points. We have got a 3-point bout right here.
Boy, the Cherry Bombs nickel and diming their way back up towards the tied game here. Rocky Casbah trying to get her fans going.
Cherry Bomb fans, can you feel the electricity?
Piranha giving her a little love tap there. The Hellcat fans got to get their team up and going. Hellcat fans, make some noise for Piranha right now. She needs everything she's got. She's got the pedal to the metal now. Rocky Casbah using her once again. Now she's run into a Hellcat wall. She's trying to go on top. She's trying to go down below. She's trying to put it anywhere she can to get through. She's going nowhere but backwards right now. Time clock, their biggest enemy right here is Rocky Casbah, still trying to make her way through the pack. And meanwhile, Piranha sneaks down below the wall of Hellcats, and Piranha out in front, but not the lead jammer. Rocky Casbah polishing the Masonite. And we're out of time once again. 0 points for the Hellcats, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs. Just over 3.5 minutes remaining in the third.
Well, never a bad time to talk about some of the special people that have come out to visit us tonight. LoveIsRespect.org, National Teen Dating Abuse Helpline. They've come over tonight to spread some information for some of our teens that might need help. Want to let you know you can stop by the booth, LoveIsRespect.org. Go by and visit our friends over there by the merchandise booth.
I thank everybody that signed up to register to vote out here. As our representatives from Travis County have already left, but can't remind everybody how important it is to get out there and vote. And I'm voting for both these jammers to make it through the pack this time. As Curly Suicide working her magic down low. Daisy made damage, getting mired up and taken down by Ruby Sue right there. Ruby Sue still on the warpath as she gives her another love tap right there. Still trying to take her up towards the rail. Ruby Sue not giving up. Glitterotica right there with her. Curly Suicide's got nothing but green right in front of her. Here comes Daisy made damage. And Curly Suicide sneaks through until she gets railed. Oh, the huge hit right there. Time clock, their biggest enemy tonight as we are out of time in this jam. Zero points for the Hellcats, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Well, Mike, it's never a bad time to talk about the hardest working people in show business, our production crew right here at TXRD Lone Star Roller Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give a hand to the people who make it happen, our production crew right here at TXRD.
And Miss Detoxin's got another minor penalty.
We have a minor penalty on the Hellcats, number 59, Cinder D, for advancement.
Hello? Here I am. All right, guys, I'm going to do it this time. Let go. I love yelling at people. Have you noticed that?
What?
What? All right, here we go. It's a pillow fight.
Well, you know the drill.
No, the other side. I want you on the other side. Over here, ladies. Are y'all ready for it on this side? What? What? All right, here we go. Go, homo.
Here we go. Putting her up against Honey Homicide. You would think that would be Suicide, but that's a different skater. Oh, and Honey flattens her like a pancake.
All right, Mike. We got a
Dr.
problem.
Eagles on the track.
Hey, where's the after party at, Michael?
Well, glad you asked because I was wondering where I was going to see you later. I'm going to see you at the Creekside Lounge on 7th Street. And you know who's playing?
Honky!
That's right.
Are you guys ready for some after party?
That's
All right, let's see what's up.
606 East 7th.
And Mike, I believe that's right there at 7th and Red River. Want to thank our medical staff, Dr. Evil out there, making sure that our girls get the very best medical attention. Out there working on Center D right now. I want to thank all of our medical staff here at TXRD and especially our friend Dr. Evil.
And if you think you've got the moxie, we'll teach you the rest if you come out next weekend. That's right, Friday, September 12th and Saturday the 13th. We've got TXRD Lone Star Roller Girl tryouts. If you want to go on the bank track, if you think he can skate as well as Mighty Aphrodite.
All right, Mike, Wes, I'm ready to do this. We're going to go ahead and keep you guys involved. And let's go ahead and do this, all right? All right, who thinks the Hellcats? Cherry bombs! Cherry bombs! You got it.
Yeah, we'd like to remind everybody the after party is $7. If you don't have a wristband, keep your white wristband on and you get in free. That's 606 Red River at Creekside Lounge. We'd also like to remind everybody that the Cabela Cup.
Hi, Punky Boozer here at the Thunderdome in Austin, Texas. And you could not ask for a more intense, close call playoff game than this right now. What's going on?
Convention
Center,
Saturday,
October 11th. Oh my God, I don't know if you just saw that go right now.
Special stars.
Slut in waiting, Mighty Aphrodite's daughter.
Tell you who the band's going to be yet.
Anyways, as you just saw, there was a pillow fight that just happened right now. Nobody knows exactly what the injury is, but apparently it's a knee injury with Sindra D, a very effective blocker for the Hellcats, so it'll be interesting to see whether or not she finishes the game. 18 to 21, it's still anyone's game. People have their money on the Hellcats, but you don't know. I mean, it really is a cherry bomb time. Dixie Sanchez, I talked to her the other night, and she said that if the Hellcats do not win this game tonight, September 6th, she's going to be pissed. And I asked her, I said, why are you going to be pissed? And she said, because we've worked really hard. And if we don't win, then I'm going to be mad.
On the corner of 35th and Kirby Lane. Ready-made pasta dishes.
They make pasta, or they also do catering. They've got an extensive wine selection you can take home with you. And their desserts are to die for. I can't recommend them enough. And if you're not ready to cook dinner tonight, just go by there, pick up a ready-made meal, throw it in the oven. You're done in 10 minutes. Pasta and Company.
Hey, Mike.
35th and Kirby Lane. Yes,
hey,
ma'am.
Mike, Wes.
What's going on?
Since we've got an injured skater, You know, and we got some time. You know, I finally got someone to design my outfits for every game.
Oh my.
Jinxtapose. You know, our very own Jinxie. Hi! I love my outfit. Do you guys love my outfit? Jinxie.
Mighty, who are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing Jinxtapose.
National champion cheerleader.
The roller con.
Well, I had no idea that our cheerleading captain champion also designed clothing, Mike.
And I look hot.
Multi-talented.
Derby Grad in charge here. The primary focus of the Derby Grads program is to develop character, confidence, leadership, and social interaction in girls through sports. Also, Derby Grads believe that performance is secondary to those skills.
I am here with Sacrilegious of the Holy Roller.
Most skilled athletes and those
And
who
she
have
was
not
gone
yet
for our
realized
August
the
10th game because she was busy being Drew
You
Barrymore's
may
stunt
wanna go ahead and
double
put some on it.
in a movie, a fancy movie called Whip It.
Into the future.
Now, how was that? How was it working up in Detroit, Michigan?
Detroit's a shithole.
But how was it being Drew Barrymore's stunt double?
Interesting.
And what team did you skate on?
Technically, I skated on the Hurl Scouts,
But wasn't there another team out there too, technically?
there was actually the only real team in the movie is the Holy Rollers.
The Holy Rollers?
And they're the best team in the movie, and they
What?
never get beaten.
What?
Imagine
You
that.
mean in this movie about roller derby, let me get it straight here. There's a movie about roller derby coming out called Whip It, directed by Drew Barrymore, and based on a book called Derby Girl by Shauna Cross, formerly of the LADD, LA Derby Dolls. And the only team in the movie that's an actual existing roller derby team is the Holy Rollers. And how many times has this team been beaten?
Here, we're getting a little dry. And
They're the undefeated Holy Rollers, and so
Everybody hates them, right? Yes. Because we're badass.
right. So you were gone for the August 10th game against the Rhinestones,
I was absent for that game.
and we lost that game.
Y'all lost that.
We lost that game. I was injured. You were gone.
I was gone. If I had been here, we would have won.
Helena was gone. Helena Handbasket, pregnant right now, is gone. So we were missing quite a
Conduct's
few.
gone. Yeah.
So we lost that game.
It was lame. But we would have won. So
But we are skating in the championship.
And we are going to win the championship.
There you go. You heard it first from Sacrilegious of the Holy Rollers. We're fucking winning the championship.
Damn straight.
Nah, bro. The Buddhas are coming back. Buddhas are coming back.
this bout with 2 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the third period.
Miss D. Toxin.
Since we weren't able to complete the last penalty face-off, the refs have decided to give the Hellcats their point back, and
Hey! Shut up!
that's what
Shut
needs to
up!
happen.
Shut up!
Well, there you have it. 3-point game with 2 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the third. The pack is in formation. Rocky Casbah, Curly Suicide facing off in the jam slot. You can almost see how Rocky Casbah studies the moves of the other jammer, trying to predict which way she's going to go. Blockers looking around behind them, trying to use the eyes in the back of their heads. Boy, I tell you, they are throwing punches and blocks left and right out there.
Curly Suicide on the skater with a vengeance, looking for a whip off of Dirty Blonde. And Curly Suicide is out in front, and she is your lead jammer. Rocky Casbah's got a wall of Hellcats right there, trying to still work her way through the pack. Well, I tell you, the Cherry Bombs are relying on Rocky Casbah almost every jam out here tonight. Well, the blockers are definitely using those hip checks. Rocky Casbah dropping back into a defensive position. Oh, taking out both the skaters. Curly Suicide stepping up. We're out of time in that jam. Whoa. Boy, Curly Suicide taking down Honey Homicide. 0 points for the Cherry Bombs. 0 points for the Hellcats in that jam. 1.5 minutes remaining in the third.
Well, with an exciting bout like this, I would love to take an opportunity to give thanks to our hardworking guys out there broadcasting TXRD to the World Wide Web, our webcast team. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to the webcast team working hard for you over here for the TXRD.
Especially all you folks at home, I'd like to give a big shout out to everybody all over the world down there in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, wherever you are in the world, watching us live via the web. If you'd like more information, just go to the website, txrd.com. Dirty Sanchez facing off against Lucy Cannon. Lucy Cannon, whoa, with a chokehold on Corona right there. Boy, that was
a little bit of extracurricular activity there, Mike.
You don't see that very often. Dixie Sanchez calling out the number right there. She's got a wall. She breaks the Cherry Bomb wall right there. Now Dixie Sanchez getting taken off on the inside by Lucy Cannon. Lucy Cannon doing everything she can. She's putting defensive jammer in a new realm right here. Time clock ticking away is Miss America with a big whip. Dixie Sanchez looking for a full jam here. And we're out of time in that jam. 0 points for the Cherry Bombs. 4 points for the Hellcats. We've got 24.5 seconds remaining in the third period. In the third quarter, if we can get a ruling from our referees. And we've got a minor penalty.
Miss D. Toxin.
We have a minor penalty on the Hellcats. Number 7, Ruby Sue, for blocking to the inside.
Ruby Sue to the penalty wheel.
Let's see if it actually lands. They worked on it. Oh! It's kind of fucked up. We'll do that. Reverse spank! Get out there and spank her! Oh, no. Yeah. Stick it up there. Get it to him, Ruby. Get really hard to these. No, back up. Back up, Ruby. You gotta do these girls again. She didn't want to.
Well, we're definitely into the third and fourth quarter break, and we've got a few birthdays to recognize here. I'd like to start off with our very own Dr. Evil. Dr. Evil, to the track, please. Jeremy Pena. Nikki, it's your birthday, I know, last week.
Adam, Aunt Eve, get out to the track for your birthday. Lainey C, get out to the track for your birthday.
Emily, you're right down there. Get up to the track. Robin Spalding, please step to the track.
Gina LaJuine, Gina Lejeune, get out to the track. Billy Surtout, get out to the track for your birthday spanking roller derby style. Rachel Bennett.
Papa Carl, we know it's your birthday.
And
Alan Jordan.
first name only, Bradley and Gina. And that's J. Gina with a J. It is your birthday.
Cass Bachman and Amanda Wisman, get your asses up there. Happy birthday!
Also, Wesley Page. Wesley Page,
get
to
out
the track. Punky Bruiser. Billy Surratt, Rachel Bennett, Brandy Fritz, Mama Dash. Mama Dash, come on down. We'd like to wish, all right, hang on, gotta wait for Mama Dash here. Punky Bruiser. Punky Bruiser. To the track, please. Punky Bruiser. We would like to wish each and every one of you
A happy birthday.
Daniel and Joey. Daniel and Joey, please come to the track. We would like to wish each and every one of you happy birthday, TXRD style.
Want to wish a very happy roller derby birthday to all of our birthday people here tonight.
Always on the job, Wes. Always on the job. Boy, I'm looking over the first half stats, and I'm shocked here. High point scorer in the first half for the Cherry Bombs, Rocky Casbah with 10 points. And for the Hellcats, Nani Knoxville with 7 points. Most blocks for the Cherry Bombs, polyurethane. And for the Hellcats, Dixie Sanchez.
Interesting stat there, Mike, that Naughty Knoxville would have that many points going into the half.
Wes, I've never seen you
wince like this. Yeah, it hurts.
It's just a little love tap. You know, there's people, I think half the league is up there.
Mike, now they are coming down here with weapons of mass destruction for the birthday spank.
And if we could get a couple beers up here to the announcing stand to help quench our thirst here.
Pretty interesting, Mike. This actually hurts a lot more than I thought it ever would. A lot of participation here tonight, Mike, from the TXRD Roller Girls with the birthday spanking.
Floyd.
I'll be taking home some bruises, Mike.
Well, as we get everything cleaned up here, we'll be underway in mere moments as we start off the fourth and final period to decide who goes to the Cavella Cup Championship October 11th right here in the Austin Convention Center.
And Mike, our outstanding referee crew, along with Cherry Chainsaw, making sure they get all the blood off the track before we start the fourth quarter. That's amazing.
Was that blood from your behind, or was that somebody else?
Here we go, Mike. This is the last quarter of the bout. One of these teams' season will be over. One will be moving on to the Cavella Cup.
That's right, Naughty Knoxville, and no surprise here, Rocky Casbah, the one-woman jam team. Rocky's making a break. Naughty Knoxville trying to follow her. Boy, Rocky Casbah moving through the pack like she was shot out of a cannon there. Dixie Sanchez and Dirty Blonde on the head of the field. They're going to try to squeeze her up towards the rail. And to no avail, Rocky Casbah, slippery as a needle, makes it by there step by step, stride for stride. Both jammers side by side as they come around into point scoring position. As the time clock ticks down, and they call it. 0 points for the Hellcats, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Well, Mike, you got to hand it to the Hellcats. They have found a way tonight to not let Rocky Casbah get out of control. As everybody knows here that's a big fan of TXRD, at one time, Rocky Casbah scored 41 points in one bout.
That's right. She is the highest all-time. 51 points in a single bout. She is the highest point scorer ever in the history of TXRD in a single bout.
Want to thank our stat crew up here correcting, making sure that we are on point.
That's right. Miss Tits McGee, Axel Rosie, Carmen Crybaby, keeping us in line up here and feeding us with all our information. Dixie Sanchez and Lucy Cannon. Lucy Cannon told me they were only going to jam her twice tonight, and she had a lot more than that in the first half. Half the Hellcats down. Dixie Sanchez up and rolling almost as fast. Oh, Lucy Cannon goes down too. She's trading blows at Piranha. Piranha holding her hands up, saying it wasn't her. Lucy Cannon giving another little love tap right there. You gotta think these skaters are getting a little frustrated here. Lucy Cannon swimming through the field, finally breaking free. Ruby Sue trying to stay in front of Lucy Cannon. Ruby Sue, longtime blocker, up for Block of the Year several times. Johnny Stranger, as the time clock calls it off. 0 points for the Hellcats, 2 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Well, you've got to give it up for the extra effort for Lucy Cannon. She's been doing it all night long. Do we have any fans here tonight for the Cherry?
0 are some Hellcat fans out there. Can I get some noise? You love the pink, you love the black. Make some noise for the Hellcats. We have an official timeout. Official timeout.
Well, Mike, never a bad time to mention one of my favorite sponsors here at TXRD, Lone Star Beer.
I think we're being invaded by Detroit.
We are being invaded. Ladies and gentlemen.
Official timeout
we've
call.
got a
I don't know if you
microphone
saw it, but I saw Ruby Sue more than 20 feet behind trying to block the cherry bomb.
Glad to be here. Thank you,
And I'm
Austin,
here with
Texas.
Skylar. No.
Loco, mofo.
Rooting for the Hellcats.
Can't get enough roller derby tonight.
Come by the skate plant.
It's still anyone's game.
Cheer on the Detroit Derby girls as they take on the Texas Flat Track League. But make sure you cheer on Detroit.
That's right. Detroit versus the Texas.
It's going to be a reskate of the jam. It's going to be a reskate. There's been a major penalty. Lucy Cannon's going to sit out, which means it's going to be a power play. We should get all 5 skaters. They only have 4. Hopefully we'll kick their ass in this again.
The same exact room for nationals in their league for the first year that they played. So it was a huge, huge step for the Detroit Derby girls.
They're out there in the crowd, but I'd like to give a quick shout out, first of all, to the Cherry Bombs and my friend Cherry Chainsaw, who saved my butt one night. I'm not going to get into details, but a whole bunch of us got kicked out of a hotel. And just to be fair, shout out to my buddy Piranha from the Hellcats. Saw her in some long jump action earlier.
Well, I'll tell you what, too. Remember that these skaters all do this and do not get paid. They actually pay to play. So, ladies and gentlemen, get loud, get proud. Give it up for all your Derby girls.
All right, gonna hand it off to another buddy of mine, Detoxin. What do we got?
We have 2 major penalties from that jam. One on the Hellcats, number 7, Ruby Sue for illegal engagement.
2 major Hellcats. One's on the cherry bomb and one on the Hellcats in the last jam. Oh, whoa. So each team's going to be skating on a jammer. I want you to take a look at these Hellcats, not Hellcats, Holy Rollers and Pootas over here, drunk and unified.
We're just handing off to different folks. Packs on the way, and here come your jammers.
Ginger Scraps, normally a blocker. She's in the jam position right there, right now with Dixie Sanchez. Those skaters going below the white line. They are stride for stride. This one's going to go to the time clock or the officials here. Blockers trying to help their jammers through. Baruch Assault looking to assault Dixie Sanchez right there. Ginger Scraps working the high line, getting a little love tap there from Piranha, getting double teamed by Glitteronica. Looks like it's almost jammer on jammer right here as Baruch Assault runs out of time. 4 points for the Cherry Bombs, 2 points for the Hellcats. Even though there weren't that many jammers out there, you got to remember they do get a ghost point once the jammers make it the way through the pack. When they go past the penalty box, They do score that ghost point, and it added up for the Cherry Bombs out there as they close the gap to 3 points. 24 points for the Cherry Bombs, 27 points for the Hellcats. 5 minutes remaining in this bout, and the pack is off and rolling.
Mike, are you kidding me? We're in the fourth period right now. We've got a 3-point bout. This is unbelievable. Now I gotta know, is this an exciting bout to you guys up there in D-Town?
Of course, anytime we've got a close game like this with some hard-hitting action, it's always exciting. I was a little worried at first that the
Hellcats is in the lead.
But the Cherry Bombs have come back in force. Great defense out there from the ladies in green.
Well, you know, the girls in green have figured out a way to score. I mean, you never thought you'd be 27-24 right now with a team this deep against the Hellcats.
Curly Suicide is your lead jammer. She's working her way through the pack. She's trying to rack up the points left and right. I know she's got the wigs here. I know we've got Hellcat fans here. Can you make some noise for the Hellcats? As the time clock takes that one away from 0 points for the Cherry Bombs, 3 points for the Hellcats.
Hellcats go by 6. Do we have any fans tonight here for the Hellcats? Whoa!
And we've got a timeout as we got a bench. Empty and brawl here. Wes, you guys from Detroit, you know it's bad when you see Cherry Chainsaw down there breaking it up.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's some of the hot action you get to see right there in roller derby. Not a lot of that going on in basketball these days. That's the only thing you're going to find that in is roller derby right here on the track, on the skates, face to face, fist to fist at times.
As we just saw.
Now, I know you guys have some brawls up there in the Motor Cities. How does that one compare?
It's a little bit different. Tell you what, I've got to get a little bit of bank track action when your Texas Roller Girls came out to LA.
Curly Suicide getting riled up right here.
Curly Suicide, Mike, getting the wigs fired up over here. They got to win this bout to get to the Cabela Cup.
Boy, I know we got some Cherry Bomb fans out there on the left side over there. Make some noise for the Cherry Bomb.
Mike, as usual, I'm on whichever side Cherry Chainsaw is on.
Well, she's on this end, and it's usually a lot safer that way. You know, I think she scarred me for life there in the roller con there. I do that tattoo and everything, but I'm not at liberty to show it right now. We've got a major penalty. Uh-oh.
We have a major penalty on the Cherry Bombs, number 1982, Rocky Casbah, for unsportsmanlike conduct.
This is the first major penalty for Rocky Casbah and the second major penalty for the Cherry Bombs this evening.
Nothing unsportswomanlike right there. Okay, maybe that middle finger, but
well, she says we're number one, and well, that kind of attitude, she might get another one.
Gotta love that one finger salute. We're pretty familiar with it up in Detroit, I tell you what.
She says Detroit's number one too.
That's right. I'm sure she'll be out there cheering on the Detroit Derby Hills tomorrow night. Make sure you come out and check it out. Flat track derby action.
That's right, as Detroit comes to spank the TX Roller Girls. The pack is off and rolling. 4 minutes remaining in this bout. Cherry Bombs, one skater down. They're reskating the same jam set. They've got to move a blocker down into the jam position where Rocky Casbah was. Daisy made damage filling that position as Curly Suicide all over the track, using all the track she can. Both jammers have stepped off into the red.
Curly Suicide trying to use all her blockers right there. Half the jam has already gone by. Let's see if she can make it 3 from the pack. She's got to make it through the pack to be able to score that ghost point. And she's only got to get around Honey Homicide. Whoa! Railed hard from the front to the back of the pack. No help at all from the Hellcat blockers right there. Curly Suicide just about out of steam as the clock goes away. Honey Homicide saving the day for the Cherry Bombs. 0 points for the Cherry Bombs and 0 points for the Hellcats in that jam.
Ladies and gentlemen, Honey Homicide. Mike, one of the interesting things we see here in this playoff bout right now is this may be just kind of foreshadowing for what we may see in the future. Rocky Casbah versus Curly Suicide. I think we're starting a little bit of a rivalry right now.
Well, that major penalty might have been some indication of that, but definitely no love lost between those two skaters. Evenly matched. Curly Suicide as a rookie. Definitely, I think she's cementing her place as Rookie of the Year there.
Well, we talked a little bit about Curly Suicide. Rookie of the Year talks early with her. She has got a lot of speed, and she's got a lot of fans out there, doesn't she?
Boy, a lot of conferring with the officials down there holding this one up. We've got a 30-second rule. Both teams must be in formation within 30 seconds between jams unless the officials decide to hold them up. And, well, there's a whole lot of talking going on between the officials right there. And Cherry Chainsaw pulling them back in. We've got a minor penalty.
We have a minor penalty on the Hellcats. Number 8, Naughty Knoxville for an illegal block.
Naughty, naughty, naughty! Naughty, I'm still mad about you winning about our arm wrestling. All right, here we go. Two-lap duel. Work it. Mike, two-lap duel. Explain it. I don't want to.
Well, Mighty, that would be a no-holds-barred two-lap duel to see who will be the champion of this penalty right now. The only thing these ladies cannot do is cut the track. Everything else goes. Whoever crosses the finish line after 2 laps wins.
Well, take her down early. A little engagement early, but she's got to get up and skate. And looks like Naughty Knoxville working her way to saving a point for the Hellcats. And the Hellcats save a point on that one. Candy Sniper getting taken down there and just couldn't catch back up. With just right at 3 minutes remaining in this bout, 6 points separating the Hellcats and the Cherry Bombs. Both teams in formation, the pack is off and rolling, and here come your jammers.
Right now, Mike, this is the jam where the Cherry Bombs have to do something offensively.
Well, Dixie Sanchez facing off against Evelyn Carnett. Evelyn Carnett's been jamming for several years.
Stays on her feet.
Evelyn Carnett showing how she knows how to get through the back. Dixie Sanchez trying to get around polyurethane. They're having a little bit of talk in between the Hellcats there. Evelyn Carnett is on a roll here as she's about to come into point scoring position. Looks like the Hellcat blockers are falling asleep right here. As Evelyn Carnett slicing through the pack like they were all standing still. They don't even know she's there. Boy, I tell you, I don't know what the Hellcat, Honey Homicide throwing a helmet right there. 0 points for the Hellcats. 3 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Now, I'm going to ask my pal from Motor City, did you see something flat on the track on that one?
Yeah, it looked like a helmet went flying out there, as well as a couple of girls.
Boy, Honey Homicide throwing a helmet on the track. That could almost be an unsportsmanlike right there. I'm surprised that Cherry Chainsaw's letting her act like that.
Yeah, one would think that would be unsportsmanlike. Looks like the referees are conferring. We'll wait for an official call on that, but nice jam there for the Cherry Bombs, cutting that lead down to 3 with only a couple jams left in this game.
Oh, that's right. You got to think tempers have got to be flaring right now. Both teams frustrated. This has been such a defensive game the whole time. Uh-oh, they're pulling back off the track. We got a minor penalty.
We have a minor penalty on the Hellcats, number 8, Naughty Knoxville, for an illegal block.
Calling that one against the Hellcats.
That's 3 minor penalties on Knoxville.
Naughty!
That's their third minor penalty on Naughty Knoxville. That will be a major penalty.
Bad girl. What is your problem? Let's go, spin it. Sorry, Chad. What do you got? Don't touch my ass. Oh, you're okay. No. I want arm wrestling! Oh! Goodbye.
Naughty Knoxville, one of our better arm wrestlers right here in TXRD. I'm going to tell you right now, my boys from D-Town, I know she can beat me.
Yeah, I wouldn't go toe-to-toe, elbow-to-elbow, hand-to-hand with her. I tell you that much right now. We come from a rough city, but Naughty Knoxville kind of puts a shiver down my spine.
Big penalty right here for Cherry Bomb fans.
I don't think Naughty Knoxville's ever been defeated in an arm wrestle, and she shows it right there. She takes her down like a puta doing a shot of tequila.
Well, my boys from Motor City over here knew a good arm wrestling gal when they saw one, and they were absolutely right on that one.
2 minutes remaining in this bout.
Tell you what, it looks like Naughty was going to snap her hand right off on that one.
Just about. I wouldn't get down there and arm wrestle her.
Not at all. Luckily, you don't need hands to play roller derby. It helps with the whips and everything, but...
Mike, 1 minute, 57 seconds remaining in this bout. Do we have any fans tonight for the Cherry Bombs?
Yeah, but I know we gotta have some Hellcat fans out there. Can you make some noise for the Hellcats? Dixie Sanchez trying to get back up towards the front of the pack. Rocky Casbah trying to work her way through a wall of Hellcats. 30 seconds remaining in this jam as Rocky Casbah still has not even been able to get through the pack. The Hellcat defense doing everything they've got right now to retain Rocky Casbah from even getting through the pack. Well, you got to think that Naughty Knoxville is a box, and we're out of time in that jam. This is going to come down to one more jam, a 0 point scored for either team in that last jam. Ladies and gentlemen, it comes down to this jam. 3 points separating the Hellcats and the Cherry Bombs. We've got a timeout, Cherry Bombs.
Mike, it does not get more exciting than this. Just 1 month ago, we had a bout come down like this also, where it came down to the last jam. But the only difference here is this is a playoff bout.
That's right. One goes home, one goes to face off against the Holy Rollers right here, October 11th, to take home the Cabello Cup for 2008.
And we have got laundry on the field, a major penalty, Misty Toxin.
We have a major penalty on the Hellcats, number 8, Naughty Knoxville, for a high block. This would have been her 3rd minor, which makes it a major penalty.
Wow. Wow, that's definitely going to give an advantage to the Cherry Bombs. You would think after she got a minor penalty just 2 jams ago, she would have been minding her P's and Q's, but...
And Mike, on the last jam, look who takes the track, but none other than Cherry Bomb, Rocky Casbah.
Boy, they've got to be about wearing her out right now. Got to wonder what they're talking about as Dixie Sanchez trading a few words with them right there.
This is what dreams are made of.
Hellcats, and Rocky Casbah off the inside. She will not be able to call this one out. Dixie Sanchez has got to stay above the white line if she's going to be, getting a high hit from Dinah Dash right there, right into the throat. Boy, the Hellcat defense has definitely been doing their homework here, trying to contain Rocky Casbah. Less than 30 seconds remaining. They haven't even made it out of the pack yet. Dixie Sanchez knows that she's and Rocky Casbah railed hard, nearly taking the wind out of her. This one's going to go down to the time clock. 10 seconds remaining in this bout. And we are out of time in that jam. 0 points for the Hellcats, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs. Do we have an official confirmation? Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the track the winners of the playoff bout for the 2008 Cabello Cup Championship Series. They will be back here at about against the Holy Rollers, October 11th. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hellcats!
Mike, you can't have a bout like this and not mention the runners-up in this bout who had so much heart. Ladies and gentlemen, before you leave the stadium, let me hear it again for the Cherry Bombs!
You know, the reigning Cabello Cup champion Holy Rollers have something to say here. I think they're looking forward to a brawl here October 11th, right here at the Austin Convention Center. This bout always sells out. Buy your tickets ahead of time. Go to the website for all your information. That's TXRD, TexasRollerDerby.com. I'd like to thank our buddies from coming down all the way from Motor City, coming up here, and good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck tomorrow, guys.
Thank you very much. But Good luck to the Detroit Derby girls facing off against the Texecutioners. Come on down, check it out.
Where's the bout going to be? At Playland Skate Center.
That's right, come on down. Tickets are cheap, the beer pours free. Well, it's not free, but it pours freely. But make sure to come on down and buy the announcers a beer. I heard that statement.
Always.
That's right. Come check them out and cheer on Detroit against the Texecutioners.
We'd like to thank all our production team for making it possible for us to
The
be here.
hardest working people in Hollywood, Mike.
That's right. All our sponsors that we wouldn't be here without them. Don's Automotive Processing Company, Rock Solid Realty, Lone Star Beer, Opal Divines.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it says there in your flyer that it's $7 cover for Creekside Lounge. As long as you wear your wristband over there, there is no cover charge. Want to thank both teams tonight for a valiant effort. Unbelievable playoff bout tonight. We want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank the Austin Derby Brats, Breast Cancer Research and Awareness Benefit.
Yes.
We also want to make sure that you thank and talk to Starlight Foundation. Want to thank our friends over there for stopping by tonight.
That's right, helping the kids out there. And Miss Veruca Salt.
This is my last game. I'm retiring. Thank you, TXRD. I've had a great 6 years.
It's been great having you here, and what a way to go out with a barn burner of a bout. Miss Veruca Salt, we will be missed always.